Friends, let's look at the challenges for India in the next 2 years. India, as we know in astrology, it has a Taurus Lagna and a Cancer moon sign. So the thing is that Saturn is going to transit the 11th house from Lagna, and it's going to transit the 9th house from the moon, right? So what we can expect is that the brand image of India is affected because Saturn throws its third aspect right on the first house. First house is the personality, is the brand image of a country. So already we are facing some kind of economic sanctions from the USA. Indians are not favored in US and Europe. So we are seeing these kind of negative developments for the brand image. Then economy. 11th house is how you earn. It's your income, it's your labha, it's your profits. So we'll see that businesses are not registering profits as much as they expected, you know. So those of you who are following the economy, reading the economic times and stuff like that, stock markets, etc., can confirm this. Then, and this has just started in April, and this will go on for almost 2.5 years transit of Saturn. So broadly, we are talking about next 2 years. Education is going to get affected because Saturn is aspecting the 5th house. So people will, as I maybe people don't have the same options for education, or educational institutions, educational sector will not do so well. Less people will want to pursue higher degrees. All these kind of things are going to happen in this country. Banking sector is affected definitely because 8th house is banking, 8th house is investment, 8th house is insurance, dealing with other people's money. So banks deal with other people's money. So obviously banking is affected. People's income in general is affected because Saturn is going through the house of income, Vyaya, Aya and Vyaya, income and loss. So Labha is affected, and entertainment is affected, entertainment sector. Now see, Shah Rukh Khan is such a big actor, but he had to launch his son on OTT. He could not launch his son on the silver screen. So we're seeing these developments where people cannot, afford things, and the economy is not doing as good as it had been projected. And this is the Saturn transit for you. It tells you a lot. From the moon, again, we see Saturn is transiting 9th from moon. So definitely 9th house is the house of luck. And we are seeing luck is affected. Foreign relationships are being affected. We had a war with Pakistan, mini war with Pakistan. Then USA is pissed off with India. Russia is not so sure. China, things are fluctuating. So all this kind of stuff. Moon, then also Saturn is afflicting the 3rd from moon. So again, travel is being affected. People will start traveling less in the next 2 years. Flights may get cancelled. Things will happen where the travel sector, tourism sector gets affected in the next 2 years. Already we are seeing that, Goa is not a good destination to go. Let's go to Bali. Let's go to Thailand. Indians are doing that. So already it's affected in some way. Then also we are seeing 6th from moon is affected by Saturn. So day-to-day jobs, job problems are occurring. Job scenario is affected. AI is taking over. People above 50 and people above 45 are finding it tough to change their job in many scenarios. And also youngsters who are just passed out college degrees, they are not able to find jobs. So a lot of the previous conditions are breaking. Then also 11th from moon is affected by Saturn, which I already mentioned. It affects your profits, it affects your incomes, it affects the gains of the country, right? Yeah, and less support from friends when Saturn is transiting 11th from moon and also going through the 11th from Lagna. Less support from friends. Friendly countries will not support India as much in the next 2 years. So yeah, of course there are other positive things which I can say. based on Jupiter transit. Right now, Jupiter is transiting through the second house. So, kind of the economic repercussions are not as bad as they seem. Next year, Jupiter will go to third house. It will aspect Saturn. So, again, an aspect Saturn in Pisces, which is Jupiter's own sign. So, that's a good aspect. So, we will benefit in some way with the ninth house and 10th house matters, with jobs, with profession, with government. We are going to see positive changes also. The positive and negative always goes hand in hand. So some positive influence always makes the situation less worse than it would seem. So we cannot take only Saturn transit, but broadly, yes, Saturn transit is definitely going to teach us lessons and going to be tough in the areas that I mentioned. Please think about it, share your feedback, share this with your friends. Cheers.